Thank you.
Kathleen, did you send me a Facebook message?
Just saying yes, fine.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I know, I'm not gonna have to like check it later just because like I'm on stage now. Anyway. Okay. Alright. You got the music queued up yet?
It is playing.
Alright, start it over. Look back. There we go. Okay. Alright, good evening everyone.
Good evening.
Okay, I'm like halfway thinking like I should wait for other people to show up.
Screw 'em! Go with your other half.
Alright.
We're opening that. We're here.
We're here.
It's a democracy here. No, I don't know. Kind of an oligarchy. There's only a few of us anyway. Alright. So, of course, I feel obligated to start with the fact that a lot of what I had to do just before coming in here was to say that a lot of it was politics. I had to like make sure my name's like posted in a certain way, this and that, go on, go forth. Anyway, I'm Daniel Adam Staffler, and I'm here to present my poetry to you. And here we go. Politics today is a whirlwind of shit. Shit puts to the top of the body politic. Politics are controlled in many places by ignorant thugs that will wipe you like shit off with their shoes you can't throw out those thugs may intimidate them. You must you be steeled you need be for survival of the fittest is prerogative of the empowered you must be to show them that hold the keys you own perhaps that shouldn't be. So, I guess now I'm going to start reading things. Let's see. So, we are in the Antifolk Fest, so I do feel obligated to read a poem about Antifolk, which I wrote. And it is about the history of the Antifolk. Antifolk, as I see it, is a current in time, running counter to tradition. If your music violates strict folk traditions, though it includes derived practice, you are technically an anti-folk musician. What it really is the freak out music, the 50s, the 60s, Bugs, the Holy Mobile Rounders, Harry Smith, Velvet Underground, distilled through the singer-songwriter phenomenon of the 70s, and as an aspect of post-punk DIY initiative on the part of post-punk musicians like Latch, who was denied entry into old folk music clubs, coined the name, the genre, the scene, theme, and idea that is anti-folk. Anyway, so we still have a lot of snow on the ground. I'm in this while we're listening to a Nigerian musician by the name of Babatunde Olatunji, conduct an orchestra of drums beating out a chant to the thunder god. I will read a poem about snow. Snow is a prompt, a need, a force of adaptation. Snow is romance, snow is fun, snow fucking sucks. Snow is what you make of it. Crystallized raindrops, specks of shit at their center. They become slush, ice, and water. To quote a Nigerian musician, water get no enemy. Alright, I'm gonna read a poem right now about, I didn't come in with any specific plan tonight at all. I'm really winging this shit.
DIY!
Fuck yeah. Anyway.
Are you telling him to die? I said DIY,
You should learn how to spell, man!
You want
That's
to fight,
the
John?
Maybe later!
What the fuck did I just start?
Revolution!
Alright.
Viva la revolution!
Relax.
Jacobin!
Commentate. Whatever. Anyway, fuck it. So this is about Manny Pacquiao a few fights back.
Not this one?
Not the most recent one. No. This is Manny Pacquiao. He's a boxer, Filipino boxer, who could challenge Floyd Mayweather for, undisputed welterweight dominance and probably the best pound-for-pound champion in boxing, very easily. So anyway, here we go. Pacquiao has fought many who were great and feisty, and now, though recently besmirched by judges after a fight with Tim Bradley, he retains love of his fellow Filipinos, working as an MP for his province. The shooting star is made a moon by greater objects, and Pac-Man gobble gobble boxes only when he can, to the frustrations of the roach at his head. When he practices, though, he comes hard, inboxing with a fury that rises like skyrock through the aether. And thus his abilities have included more outside boxing. He remains the greatest of challengers to one Floyd Mayweather, a man who figures in his future, has always loomed at the top. Bradley was a disruption, though widely disputed by the wider boxing community, who wonder at the bizarre nature of judging in boxing. Another disruption yet looms. In a fourth, risk-provoking fight with Marquez, a man he has thought to a close decision many times before. I wrote that before Juan Manuel Marquez knocked him out, and that was like a couple years back now. Okay, Walter Ego's here, so I'm going to read a poem I wrote for him, because he paid for it way back. He paid $5 for it way back when I was doing this on Fiverr a while ago. $5, 3 poems. So it was a really good deal. Got 3 poems out of me for $5.
Is this the one that costs $1.67 or one of the two that costs $1.66?
This is the one that costs $1.67.
Ah, it's the good one.
Yeah.
It's
Loyalty.
the better one.
I have loyalty to dreams and people, to family and friends, to myself, my country, my identity, my creed, tradition, my community. Loyalty is a stalwart value of virtue. It is the most prized quality amongst dogs. It should be prized amongst people as well. Ambition is prized, across peoples too, Loyalty, duty, and desire drive ambition. When the lust, disgust becomes way too much, the loyalty at heart is eaten away. Parasites involve, and they have no loyalty. When you have the natural fungus and bacteria among us, they attack no opportunity, any hole or opening, both good and bad. They are the ultimate state of life feeding off life. Loyalty suggests life ought not merely feed off life, but prosper along with the rest of life. Loyalty is something I live for. Loyalty is the promise of something better. Loyalty is what I hope to show in the coming trials of my life.
I should have paid more.
I should have charged more.
Seems like you still own it though.
Yeah, I do. Technically, I don't know. I mean, I wrote it. That's kind of what it is. He commissioned me to write it. I didn't give it to them.
You should pay Walter for that presentation since he bought it from you.
Okay, thank you, Burger. Thank you, Burger. You're much appreciated around here. Fuck. Shut the fuck up, or that's the other way to go about dealing with you.
Does it work?
Never does work. It can't work.
You only make it angry.
Yes. What I saw the day before, 420, I saw a dead rat in the subway at 103 and Lex, lying helpless against the at times frigid and searing climate of the subway station. That day I was told my internship would end. Friday, there will be no saving it. Today I had an interview in a suit and tie and a pair of black shoes. All I could feel was awkward and anxious, frightened lest I were late. Pissed and happy people walked against my direction, mirroring my emotions. I had my interview. I walked out and partook of new art at the UN and a mixture of arts at the Lions. I hope similar beauty should follow. I didn't get that job a long time ago. Anyway, I fucked up somehow. I don't know. Here's a poem that I probably should have made longer, but oh, whoops. There it goes. Whoa. Sorry. I'm fucking around with this a little bit. Florida Keys. I was down in the Florida Keys without my keys or the key to common sense. Thinking about what I was saying or doing was not my forte. I lost my iPod on the second to last day. You don't have to clap for that one, it's so fucking short. Anyway, so this one's called Forgiveness. I have tremendous forgiveness for myself, my fuck-ups, my loss that I inflict on myself, my irritation, my fury, my needless obfuscation and distraction, my emotions and impulses, my insecurities, bordering obsessions, my gaze that looks like a stare into another soul, my lack of motivation to get another job or re-enter the job market, my creepiness that others see in me, my need to actually go work out, my driving everyone else fucking nuts, my fucking inactivity, my tendency to over-forgive others for their mistreatment, however I think of it, their apathy, their anger, their misunderstanding, their shitty opinions, their fucking narcissism, their lack of empathy, their sociopathy, their problems. Forgiveness is a thread through my life. Just gonna take a second to mention we're listening to the second movement of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony right now, as conducted by the London Symphony Orchestra. I don't know who owns the rights to it, so I'm just mentioning all the different groups involved for whatever reason. Exactly. Anyway, this is another poem that runs a lot in a very similar fashion. What I envy your charisma, the way you draw people in. I envy your freedom if you have it. I envy your mastery of courage. I envy your passion for anything. You are passion. I envy your ease through troublesome situations and cool under fire. Blah. I envy anything reminding me of my loneliness and aloneness. I envy that drunk girl's boyfriend. I envy for touch, ease, reassurance. I envy for play, sustenance objects. I envy for experiences deep in my soul that force me to question the bare animal nature of me. I envy greater open minds. I envy the good experiences others have that I don't. I envy the neurotypicality, normality, non-aspiness of everyone else here, or every other one else here. I envy because I doubt. Cogito sum. Fucking Descartes. Sum up my existentialism, Buddhism, inversion shit. This one's my best love poem. I think it's my best. I don't give a fuck what you think. Yeah. Exactly. Shut the fuck up, Bird. Okay. Limerence in me. I walk around thinking often about the soiree I'll never get to, performance you left work to do, the thought you didn't have about me, and where my time has been, where my attention though at times awkward, seemingly detached. I thought often of you through the thousands of faces, with and without their names, proximity and ties that bind, be damned. I thought of a song, and my friend, how it speaks to me on common ground, about how you are kind of an asshole. And I can be kind of an asshole too. How I still need you, friend, lover, acquaintance, relative, stranger, but never foe. Why I come to your shows, your friends' shows, dance parties, and why I still grip tightly for fear of loss, but encourage. Courage. I almost think I could pester your general orbit. I relent not out of fear, but out of need not to be struck ill, over another. Okay. Take a second to take a drink of beer.
What kind of beer, Daniel Software?
Only a second.
Blue Moon.
Woohoo! Daniel Software endorses Blue Moon beer, available at the Sidewalk Café.
Apparently I do. Anyway,
Apparently, it's really good. Isn't it?
apparently I do. Holy shit, they should pay me. No, I don't want them to have to pay me. I'd rather not get into some kind of fucked up legal trauma.
I'll represent you.
I'll ask my family to find good representation. Thank you, John. Okay. So this poem contains slur. People used it all throughout my high school, and it was homophobic in nature. So I'm just giving you a warning in advance, because I try to be sensitive. On occasion, I try to be sensitive on occasion. Anyway. Gay Pride Parade World. I trekked toward West 4th to see a once-in-a-lifetime event as widespread celebration of equality for the LGBT came through fruition. I know I'm different. Obvious, white, middle-class, straight male in this crowd. Surprisingly, wonderfully diverse. But I always felt different too. Knowing that faggot still gets shouted down school halls. I've been called as such in my life by others who never understood me. So I was happy to be there to celebrate with others made to feel different. A sense of new normality achieved. I still felt that it was vicarious. It was vicarious. I saw two people from my even more awkward days at school, and their unwillingness to talk to me left me uncool. Though I caught them at a bad time, and I was going the other way. The sexuality on display was entertaining. Though I did not desire male attention, and women were still tough to reach, attention-wise. Everything was pretty. People were having their fun. Times mashed together, but always in good infectious spirit. I met a friend and felt better than before. It was a great occasion and reminded me how far I've come for all my difference, and how far we all have come through all our differences. Okay, I've got another poem. I'm gonna look for it. Okay. So, anyway, this one is my poem dedicated to both very strong language and a part of a woman's body. Cunts. Cunts are great. Neat from the front, much like your cunt. A cunt that births civilizations, a cunt of jubilations. Cunts should be dazzling, wondrous, lovely, and amazing to anyone who has one. Real short. Eventually, I just turned into this person who just looks through looking for a poem, and that's kind of dumb. But I'm not really going to be like that forever. In fact, I probably shouldn't be like that tonight, but hold on one second. So, look for one more here. Here's one that I would like to read. It's actually about, it has to do with a character on my shirt. He blows his arm up and then he puts some kind of energy into it. It's this guy in the very center of it. If you see it, he wears a straw hat and a red jacket. His name's Luffy. Monkey D. Luffy. It's from One Piece. I'm a huge fan. Humongous One Piece fan. And it's a Japanese anime, manga, whatever. Anyway, so I wrote this poem dedicated to him, though it sounds like a Dirty Harry poem or something. Anyway. Massive like a magnum in one hand, an elephant gun hits its prey like a brick wall explosion, destroying the innards of the animal that bears its name. More than easily, you could put a man to sleep. Quicker than a rear naked choke, and worse than a right cross to the jaw. They say a 44 Magnum could blow a man's head clean off his body. 44 Magnums are elephant guns. They're meant to kill elephants. Just letting you know that. They're awesome for that. Anyway, so I've revealed a lot of myself in these writings I have here. Here's more of a summary of it. Superheroes, martial arts, and politics. These are things I like. I like beer, women, music, and good times with people. I like poetry, wiring it, reading it, writing it, reading it. I like cataloging, arranging, and finding information. I like long, warm walks on the beaches, listening to loud music. I like being with women, listening to women, hearing women, their minds and hearts. I like beer, drinking myself sleepy. I like food more. Tastes big and small, can make you feel tall. I like living life and seeing the sun rise over my bed. I like combat sports and my family sports. I like superheroes, whether comic, cartoon, or otherwise. I like following politics, dark hearts, and soft bodies. I like doing, being, living, and loving. The music we're listening to right now actually is Dvorak's Ninth Symphony, the fourth movement from the New World. It actually appears in a pretty important part in this in One Piece. It's the One Piece storyline. Anyway, in the anime at least. Okay, there's a poem. Thought I wrote a poem. Sometimes I just have things here that are mixed in that are not actually poems. Here's one here's an expression for it. God damn it. God damn it, I got no heat in my home. God damn it, it's too late. God damn it, too many cooks can spoil the broth. God damn it, don't medicate me. God damn it, I am oh so alone on my own. God damn it, my fucking timing sucks. God damn it, my epidermis is showing and drying in the cold. God damn it, my zipper done undone again. God damn it, I may need to move again. God damn it is stated 17 times and not another teen movie. God damn it is my self-conscious self. God damn it, I run in my own mind from every little nagging fucking fear. God damn it, I speak English, therefore, je suis un good dame. God damn it, I'll be there on time. My junior high school shop class had a poster stating God's last name isn't damn it. No, I don't give a shit anymore, and God damn it, maybe it should be.
Yeah.
See, I show why you need to always come in with a fucking plan. Because I came in here without any kind of real plan, so here I am just sort of musing. Oh, perfect, I'll go into there, musing's poetry. So, this one's called Moods of Reflection. We see our trials and our triumphs in the reflection of our mind's eye. Our memories and our moods reflection as if from a crystal clear lake or the mug of a dewy, deep marsh. Dependence is upon our state of mind. May we always be clear of mind, sound of heart, moving toward one another. Alright, that one's over. Let me go back up and read about nightmares. They happen every day. Awake, we see someone or something go wrong. Perhaps we fantasized its existence. But the significance is daily reflected upon. Our lives where we see the annoyance on a friend's face or the deaths of our lovers. Fantasy merged with reality is nightmare. And loss of any or every kind is its name. Steel yourself. Loss will happen as sure as the light of the sun. We couldn't deal with reality in any other way.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Daniel Saffler. He's not done. He's got about five more minutes.
All right, 5 more minutes. That's fine.
5 more minutes. I'm going to come around with the tip jar for Daniel. Suggested donation is $5 per set at the Sidewalk Café.
Okay, so this one's actually a poem about science. Yeah. It's like, yeah, this one's a fucking poem about science, every motherfucking one, blah. Yeah. That's probably what I should be doing. I should have started off by saying, hey, motherfuckers, what's up? I just didn't do that this time.
Fucking physics.
Yeah, fucking physics. They can spell our end and spell our and save our lives. We'll see what the fuck happens in the next 100 years.
Fucking physics or like fucking physics?
Both. Anyway.
How do you do that, man? Textbook? What can you do with a textbook?
It happens. It's a natural thing. Okay? Okay. Anyway. I can't explain it right now. I'm busy here. Fuck. Okay. Study, most fastidious, experimental, repetitive, tempered by reason, methods and codes of conduct arrived at through deduction, gathering thoughts into hypothesis, proving hypothesis into theorem, gaining a greater subtler understanding of the world, allowing for microwave ovens, radios, aerodynamics, hydraulics, antibiotics, PET scans, digital computers, smartphones. Now, if you deny the importance of science and scientific achievement in technology, and more importantly, the innate realities implied, modern climate change and 5.5 billion-year-old Earth, you deny the basis of the technology and refuse knowledge, refuse usefulness, refuse life, refuse humanity, and refuse the nature of your existence. I fucking love science and scientific achievement and the world will allow me to dwell in. Woo! Inspiration, where do you get it? Where does it come from? Is it a spring or a song? Hell, that's why it's the shit. You can be that spark of flame, that fiery desire, the elation of inspiration. It's like a simple thing I wrote for myself to keep myself going, of course. Or just to, read in front of people really quickly at Cow Weasel Club while I fit in 6 other poems. So, here's an ancient one I wrote about arguments over nudity. The arguments over nudity in art in the USA are ridiculous to a fault. People cannot deal with their animality, their shortcomings in flesh, their worth as subordinate person, their fetishes and odd behaviors, and thus they inflict self-righteousness upon society. This will make me sound like an asshole. Part 2.
Go for it.
I read a pair of articles on a TV show by way of sexual novel, Game of Thrones, that Song of Ice and Fire. I read a lady's argument that HBO too freely shows window dressing women nude and prostrated where it may not be necessarily necessary or appropriate. My immediate reaction, taciturn and irate, who is a female TV critic at the LA Times and entitles her article, HBO, Your Best Day, to say how art should be adapted from novels. An article responded to it that I Facebook liked and thus displayed on my profile. Unknowingly, the central conceit of the article claims Puritanism on the part of the opposing writer. A woman then comments on my post, a woman I had befriended in Boston, a woman who I had not spoken with in years. She claims the man who wrote the second article did not understand the window dressing point, and that movies do the same thing. First, I question her understanding of the series discussed. Secondly, I explained that I'm okay with the fact that the form of entertainment on display is protected speech, which is allowed to be dangerous. And that it is, at the moment, acceptable for the wrong reasons. Not by censoring every casually applied naked body can we win the fight for feminism, but by slowly educating and engaging the issues of nudity and the sexes positively, can we truly change minds. Such change can only ever come slowly and through draconian measures, though that only remain temporary. And I asked her to join me in chat to discuss further. She declines, leaving me to recline and remove the post so others don't see me as if acting negatively. What does this mean about our dynamic that between women and men, even if similarly engaged in new left politics, we cannot come up to an understanding, general agreement, genuine agreement over clothing, and a lofty ideal of free speech. Is it a negative? Is it a simplistic argument between sex negative and sex positive? Between second and third wave feminism? A heteronormative male coming to blows with a faraway heteronormative oppressed female? It's a lot to recognize, and no one may be right. One day, we may truly be equals, and we won't get pissed because of how we're titillated or not by one another's tits. One more? Alright. Okay. It's called The Void. I live with it. I live with it. And you live with it. The moment between moments that make you feel like shit. It's like there is an abyss and you see it and it sees you amiss. That black hole with the weight of 1,000 suns makes you want to run. And it is so good. It is so good because it's you and it's human and it's nude. It makes you more than them, more than any animal, more than your fungal stem. Next time you're feeling blue, remember this so-called emptiness makes you better than glue.
Daniel Saffler. You're at the Sidewalk Café at the Antifolk Festival. Don't go away. We're going to hear the one and only Zach Daniel in a few minutes. And our